Hey, I just wanted to let you know that this is a stupid video. I thought I should tell you now so that after you watch the video, you don't go down in the comments and write something like, "Oh, that was a stupid video," because I already told you that it's stupid, so... So, it's your fault for watching a stupid video. I think I'm trying too hard to be like a YouTuber, and it's just making it weird. So I won't feel bad if you don't watch this video. And if you're wondering why I'm posting a stupid video if I know that it's stupid, well, it's because I spent a lot of time on it, and I'd feel bad. I was gonna delete it, but I spent a lot of time making it, and didn't feel right just to delete it. So I'm gonna post it, and probably just private the video in a few weeks, in a few days. Maybe I'll just post it already privated. Anyway, if you still want to watch the video for some reason, here it is. Before you watch this video, I just wanted to let you know that any jokes that were made in this video that I may or may not have thought were funny at the time, I now realize are just lame. So I could go back and re-edit the video, but I don't want to, so just don't make fun of me, because I'm a changed man now. I filmed this at least 3 months ago. Yo, what up? I haven't made a video in a while. I guess my last video was the New York video, which was filmed back in July. I only just finished editing that, and I haven't posted it yet because it's... yeah. Definitely don't go watch it. It's always so awkward in the beginning. I can't get comfortable talking. But yeah, for the next week, I'm gonna sleep in my car. I'm gonna do it the right way. Not that there's really a right way to sleep in your car, but the idea is to make it as sustainable as possible. So like, everything that I do in my normal day-to-day life, I want to be able to do while I'm car camping. So basically the things that I didn't have before, last time I did it, almost a year ago, was I wasn't able to make food really. Finding parking places was tough, although I'm not sure I can do that any differently. And yeah, food is a big one. I'm gonna mess around with my sleeping setup. I'm gonna bring more or less things. Basically, I'm gonna stay in the local area around my house, and like, I'll try different things each night and see whatever works best for me, and bring you guys along for the ride. So if anyone else watching is as cheap as I am and doesn't want to fly and book hotels everywhere, maybe this video will be helpful, or at the very least entertaining. Hopefully I'll be able to bring my bike, although keeping it in the car with me is going to be very difficult. Alright, I'm here. This is where I'm staying for the night, I guess. Yeah, so if you can see back there, it's a little dark. It's pretty messy. I guess I need to reorganize a bit. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm all set up. I decided to put all the reflective stuff on the windows because, like I said, I have a fear of people watching me when I'm asleep, apparently. Here is the setup for the first night. Got the cooler right next to me, cooking stuff, other random stuff down there. In the front, I just got my bag, and yeah. So, not super organized. Hopefully, by the end of the week, I'll have a nice setup that isn't such a pain to break down and put back up. But yeah, the problem right now I'm having is that it's only 7:30 at night. It's completely dark outside, and I'm not at all tired, so I don't really know what to do. I have no service either, so that's nice. Well, I guess I'll go to sleep because I have nothing else to do. I keep hearing coyotes right out the window, and I just realized I don't have any form of protection. Not that I really need any protection, I wasn't planning to have. Now, I can't really say I've missed car camping, but it is cool to get back out again and start doing stuff. Good morning. Dang, that light is bright, isn't it? Well, I have discovered many new problems with my setup. I'm not sure if I said this before, but the goal of this video was to work on everything that I didn't have last time, I guess. No, the goal was to do everything I did last time and make everything better, solve every problem that I had with my setup before, and redo everything and try and make it as comfortable as possible, so I actually want to do it for a long period of time, because right now I do not. Does that make any sense? So basically my first problem is my sleep setup. It's very uncomfortable because the difference between the trunk and where these seats fold down, there's like a gap, and that is horrible to sleep on. Last time I made like a bit of a separation with this insulation stuff and put it in here to make the gap a little bit less. But a bigger problem I was having too was that I was sliding back into the trunk from the bed, and I would wake up and be like curled up just in the trunk, and I would like have to stretch back out. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is that it is almost 7 o'clock and it is still completely dark out. This is it without the flashlight. That's ridiculous. So it gets dark extremely early and it doesn't get light until really late. So I guess if I was actually going to go car camping somewhere else more long term, I would need a lighting system in my car so that I can actually see and do things at night and not have to worry about draining the battery in my car. Or maybe like a tent outside my car so I could set up a chair and not have to worry about getting rained on, and I could be outside and do things like read a book or I don't know. And the third problem is I don't have Wi-Fi, and most of the places I would be able to camp for free would not have Wi-Fi. So I know I sound like a child who's addicted to their phone, but I love the internet. So that's everything I can think of right now. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. The fourth thing is that I have no way to charge my devices when my car is not running. I really only need to charge my phone because I can't charge my computer off my car, but that would be nice too. If I was going to do this long term, I enjoy making videos, so I would want to be able to charge my computer and work on videos while in my car. So that's another thing, but I don't think I'll be able to solve that problem this week. Isn't this a cool table? I think it's epic. My setup last time wasn't very good. I didn't have a table or anything. It was annoying. I had to like cook on top of the cooler, or I'd pull out one of the bins and like cook on there, which was super annoying. So this time I have a table. Now I just need a way to wash dishes. Dang it. I definitely need some way to wash dishes. because even these pans are like kind of nasty right now. I forgot salt and pepper. I still have a bunch of room back here, so I guess I could bring more stuff. I know last time I definitely brought way too much stuff. I had like a whole bin just filled with clothes and another bin just with random stuff that I wanted to bring, and I didn't use like any of it. So I started this video on Sunday, so I slept in my car the first night, Sunday night. And then Monday, I kind of cheated a little bit. I was planning to try and sleep in my car on this trip I did, but it was in Syracuse, so for anyone that knows Syracuse, it's probably not the best place to sleep in your car. So I stayed in a hotel, and last night, Tuesday night, did I say it was Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. So last night, Tuesday night, I got to the park by my house where I slept Sunday night, and it felt really weird. Like, I don't know what it was, but I got creeped out, so I left and went home. Oh my god, what am I trying to say? Anyway, I switched locations. Still the same park, just a different parking area. I feel pretty good about this area, so I'm going to sleep here tonight. I have a new sleeping setup because the first night was kind of bad. I woke up a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm just not used to sleeping in a car, or if my setup was just so uncomfortable that, well, it was because my setup was so uncomfortable. So hopefully tonight will be better. So the idea is this insulation thing goes down first, and then the blanket goes down to add some extra cushion and hopefully a little extra weight in the trunk. And then the camping pad goes down, and that should hopefully add a little extra comfort and probably level everything out. That's a much better gap. The only problem I can see with this is that having so many different layers, they might slide around a lot and like get all jumbled up and possibly like make it worse, but I don't know. I guess I'll find out tonight. My table gets in the way a little bit, so it might be kind of tight, but I think it'll be okay. I'm not like claustrophobic or anything, so should be fine. Okay, well, I'm all set up. I wanted to get that done while it was still light out, and right now I guess I don't have anything to do, so I'm gonna go home. So it's day 4, but only the second day I'm actually sleeping in my car. Night 2. Good night. Yeah, so I slept pretty good. Definitely better than the first night, but still not the best. I woke up a few times and it took me a while to fall asleep, but that might just be because I'm not used to sleeping in the car. I guess I'm happy with the setup for now. At some point I'd like to improve it, maybe put in like a mattress or some foam thing to make it all the same level. Maybe even take out the rear seats, I don't know. But there's a couple other things I want to improve first. I'd like to find a way to organize this stuff. Like maybe build a shelf or a box or something to store it in, just so that when I'm driving, the pans don't clang around on the stove. And it would be really nice if I could leave my sleep setup set up, because last time I didn't have enough room, so I had to take it down and put everything away every time. I just told this awesome joke, definitely top tier comedy, and then I realized I wasn't filming, so I guess you guys don't get to hear it. Oh man, it is gonna be a cold one tonight. It's 30 degrees right now, and it's supposed to get down to 20, so it's gonna be freaking freezing. Also today, I built like this little box thing to store some cooking stuff in, so that should be good. Although I might have to rebuild it, it doesn't really fit that well. And I got this bin thing to wash dishes in, so I'll try that maybe tomorrow. Anyway, I'm just gonna try and sleep in here again and see if this whole sleep setup feels any better after the second night. So yeah, third night sleeping in the car. You can't see it, but I left my windows uncovered tonight. It's a little freaky, but I can look out the back window and see all the stars. Looks really nice tonight. This is the box I was talking about yesterday. It keeps all of my pans off of my stove, so when I'm driving it doesn't clang around a whole bunch. And inside this, because all of my cook stuff is on the bottom, I was thinking of, wow, that fits in there perfectly. I think I might be finished. I'm just gonna quickly go through my setup and show you everything I've got so far, because I think I made a decent amount of changes. In the front seat, I just have my regular camera bag and I keep water up front. The back seat is pretty much empty right now, so depending on what I want to do on whatever trip I'm on, I do have the Reflectix or window covers back there because I don't have a better place to put them right now. And in the trunk, it's a little more messy than everything else. This is just a bag of random clothes. I figured one bag is enough for anything short term, anything long term. I have enough space back here for another bag. I left up my sleeping setup because it can get really annoying having to take it down and set it back up every day. So with this setup, I have enough room to leave it up. This is my table, my cooler, and back there behind the cooler, I have that crate I built. So I guess that's kind of everything I have so far. I mean, obviously, I'll make changes as I go, and whenever I decide I need something else, I can just add it. So at the start of this video, I made a list on my phone of everything I thought I needed to make it more enjoyable for car camping. So the first thing obviously was the shelf/organizer crate thing to organize any food and cook stuff. The next thing was the bed setup. Obviously, I was able to fix that pretty much on the first day and then improved it as I went. So that's pretty good right now. It could be better, but I'm happy with it for the moment. Last time I only had one place to keep food, which was in the cooler, so I kind of only had the dry storage area because I didn't want my dry food to get all wet and stuff. So I never got ice or anything to keep food cold, but now I have two separate areas, so that's nice. Dishwashing, I haven't tested that out yet, but I mean, all I need is like I guess a dishcloth to dry things and soap and a sponge. The cooking setup was another thing that absolutely sucked last time because, well, I guess it was mostly because I never found an area that I was comfortable cooking in. I always thought I would get kicked out or whatever. But this time, I mean, if I do find an area that I'm more comfortable cooking in, I actually have stuff to cook. So like I have the table, the stove, pots and pans and stuff. Now all the things that I didn't figure out. Wi-Fi and charging. I think I have a solution for this, but I don't know because I don't have the money to buy the battery pack. Maybe sometime in the future. Lighting, I more or less figured out. I thought about getting some like battery powered lights to put on the inside, like stick to the roof so it wouldn't drain my car battery, but I realized I don't think I really need inside lighting. I'm not using it that often, and whenever I do need it, I can just use the lights that are in the car or a flashlight that I can just put on a tripod if I'm going to be using it for a long time. So things to do when raining. So this is a there's probably some pretty easy solutions for other people, but most of the things I like to do are require a lot of space. So I actually had to get creative with this one, and I think I found the perfect solution. Well, maybe not the perfect solution, but it's something. And the last thing is the shower. My first idea was to have an outside shower setup, but like, it's so weird to shower outside, and then
it's better than I thought.
I don't think I'll be in any areas that are so secluded I won't have to worry about like people getting angry at me. I guess I'll just have to go to a gym, like get a Planet Fitness membership or something. I guess tomorrow I might actually go somewhere very special to me and test out my whole setup somewhere that's actually not right next to my house. Well, that's another night done. I guess tonight is my last night. So for the last night of this video, I decided to go somewhere special. This place is very near and dear. Oh shit, that's a cop. So for the last night of this video, I decided to go somewhere special. This place is very near and dear to my heart. Pretty much my favorite place on earth. It's my favorite place to sleep. If you know me, you already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, it's Walmart. I found this park right by Walmart, and I'm just cooking dinner here because I thought it was a little sketchy to cook in Walmart. I don't know if the park's any better, but they've got tables and lights, so that's nice. I had to get an entire half gallon of milk just for this one box of macaroni. I've never cooked hot dogs in a pan before. Oh man, I think I'm burning them. Macaroni and hot dogs. One of the best meals you can have. I really need to learn how to cook. Well, that was dinner. It's still early though. It's not even 8 o'clock. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'll probably head to Walmart around 10 because they close at 11. I guess I'll just hang out here. Good night. I always sleep great at Walmart. Well, that's the video. Aren't you glad you wasted your time watching it? I am. In my head, this video seemed like such a good idea, and as I was filming it, I thought it would be kind of cool to watch, but after editing it, it just turned out to be so long and boring, stupid. But I spent so much time on it, I can't not post it. I guess I'll just post it and not get any views. Really gotta work on my editing, apparently. Next video is gonna be, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Guess I'll end it there. Nope, that's not gonna work.